Hey Dreamers, Anne-Marie here with Big Dreams Homestead, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick update because things have changed a little bit here. And I'm a little emotional right now. So let's start back at, first of all, the tiny house. I did get a lot of work done on the tiny house, and I have a whole bunch of videos to edit and upload for you guys. And we also had baby chicks born on the homestead here and got video of that. So those videos will be coming out as soon as I can get them edited. So on Thursday, which would have been 2 days ago now, I was here, I was working on the tiny house, and I got a phone call from my mom saying that she needed me to take her to an appointment. We had a caregiver for my mom that was a family member, and that caregiver basically exploded and went off on my mom that day. Now, just to give you an update, my mom has congestive heart failure, and her heart is operating at 20%, or it was at 20% about 3 weeks ago when she got out of the hospital. She checked herself out of the hospital. I think it's been 2-3 weeks now. But she checked herself out of the hospital then because they told her that her heart was only operating at 20%. That was just before Father's Day. And she didn't want to die in the hospital. She wants to die at home. And they really scared her. Well, then we did some research, and, 20%, your heart operating at 20% isn't so horrible. And with diet and corrections in diet and stuff, that she really could live a long time. Well, this family member went off on her on Thursday, and it spiked her blood pressure. And the family member has since been fired as her caregiver. And so it was decided on Thursday that I would become her caregiver. She doesn't need, on Thursday, she didn't need full-time care. The caregiver was just supposed to help cook and clean and, get her meds ready for her and stuff like that. So 60 hours a month, something to that effect. And, do laundry, stuff like that. We did bring hospice in for her. Not that she's bedridden or anything like that, but we did bring hospice in to help her so that she doesn't have to go back to the hospital, because with this virus stuff going on, she didn't like the idea of being in the hospital and not having family there with her. It would just be a horrible death, is to die alone without your family there at the hospital. So she decided that she wanted hospice to come in instead. She's not going to be going back to the hospital. She did a DNR, and this kitty is just going to be a pain. Anyhow, and so on Thursday it was decided that I was going to be her caregiver, which meant less time working on the tiny house, which is fine with me. The reason why I'm doing the tiny house and not out on the road was because I wanted to spend more time with Mom. And what we were trying to do is hurry up and get my sister's house and my house completed so that Mom could move out here with us. Don't know if that's going to happen. Don't know if we're going to have time to finish those, to move her out here. But, so I'm now going to be her caregiver, which means I won't have time to do a lot of videos on the tiny house. And I won't have a lot of time to work on the tiny house. But I will get to spend a lot of time with my mom. Since Thursday, my mom has had a really bad upset stomach. I'll end some video on Thursday afternoon after her appointment. I brought her back here, and she got to spend time with us here. She stayed here for about 7 hours, which is a long day for her. I got to bring her out here and play with the animals. She loves animals, and got to wheel her over and show her the baby chickens. And we just sat here watching the ducks play in the water and the little baby chicks chirping around and learning how to eat. And she really enjoyed that. And then we took her back Thursday night, and the family member came back and went off on all of us again, which spiked Mom's blood pressure up really high. Her blood pressure was 248 over 170, something like that. I don't have the notes here now, but we had to call the police and have the other family member removed. And so it was a really, really ugly scene in front of somebody that's can't have her blood pressure raised that high. And so anyhow, there's a lot that I don't share on the channel, but I want to be really honest and forthcoming and let you guys know this is what we've been dealing with. And we've been dealing with it for months now. But we didn't realize the amount of yelling and screaming that was happening towards my mom until this last week when my mom finally spoke up. So my mom was afraid to go back there on Thursday. She didn't want to go back. She demanded that I not take her back there, and that's why she came over here instead. So hopefully that family member is out of the picture. We have some legal ramifications there because that person lived with her. So we're trying to figure out how we can prevent any more scenes in front of Mom like that. In the meantime, I'll be going over there. Right now, my sister is with her, my older sister, Cheryl. My older sister, Cheryl, who lives here with me, has been staying over there with Mom the last 2 nights because now Mom has an upset stomach and she can't keep any food down. And each time she vomits, then her blood pressure spikes way back up. The good thing is after about 20, 30 minutes or so, her blood pressure is back down to normal, equal to mine. So, anyhow, so we're trying to get it so that she is no longer have an upset stomach. We don't know what's causing the upset stomach. Hospice will be out on Tuesday. We can call them out sooner if we need to, but for right now they've decided we'll just keep it to Tuesday. So my sister's there with her now and giving us updates. So I'm going to try today my very best to get some content edited and up for you guys, but I wanted to give you this video just to give you a heads up of what's going on and why all the videos are going to be way out of sequence. I think the video that I'm working on now, I actually did the work 2 weeks ago, so it kind of shows you how far behind I am on editing videos because of all this drama that goes on, and part of it, it's just life. I don't think there's any perfect family out there. When we made the decision to have this family member to go take care of Mom, it was the best decision at that time. Unfortunately, this family member couldn't handle the responsibilities, and we're just now realizing that. So, anyhow, so where it stands now is we're trying to get Mom's blood pressure steady, and sorry, my brain is just all over the place right now. We're trying to keep her blood pressure steady. We're trying to help her with the upset stomach. I was over there most of the day yesterday. And other than that, other than the upset stomach and the spikes in the blood pressure, which is really scaring Mom, she's doing pretty good. In between the bouts of nausea, she's playing her little video games, and she plays solitaire on her tablet, and watching TV and laughing and talking like normal. So I will give you guys updates and let you know how things are going there. But some of my videos may be, well, I'm over at Mom's for a while because that's just what's going on with life, and that's where we're at with it all. So like I said, part of the reason why I was building the tiny home and decided to stay here instead of go travel was because I wanted to spend time with Mom, and just thought I was going to have a whole lot more time. That decision was made after she had her stroke 2 years ago, and I'm just watching over the last 2 years it's hard to watch how fast she's declined in just the last 2 years. And then again, even faster in the last few months. So anyhow, just wanted to give you guys an update, let you know what's going on. And, if you're tuning in for the tiny home, I will be working on it as much as I can, when I can. But for right now, the focus has to be on Mom. And I ask if you pray, keep her in your prayers for me, okay? Anyhow, I will see you guys soon. Dilly's doing physical therapy with Mom.
Whether Mom's ready or not.
Now, you got to put it on the other leg, Dilly, so she can exercise the other leg. Now, back up. Back up.
Make the other foot do it, Mom.
That's what I told her.
Okay, I'm going to go get ready.
Good job, Mom. Now you got to throw it with your left hand.
All right, buddy.
Don't you say I can't.
I don't know what that word means. Come on, buddy.
It's not working.
It's not working instead of I can't.
Wait by yourself. That's what I tell sleeping after a while. And I flip it at her. The little balls. I flip them at her.
She will do that all day long.